Hey there, my name is Ksenia. I'm a business owner. I'm a mom of two. We recently got a puppy, so I'm a dog mom now. I'm a wife. I'm an MBA student, and I'm here to share my experience, to share my business experience, to share my partnership experience, to share my motherhood experience, and just to share how you can handle everything losing yourself. This is a very interesting journey for me. As soon as we opened our business 4.5 years ago, it took the majority of our time. So my husband and I would prioritize business and customers above everything that we had. Last year, we realized that it's not working the way we want. Even though the business is growing and I love being an entrepreneur, losing the balance can be hurtful for your family, for your children, and for yourself as well. During the past 4.5 years, I've learned so much, and I'm pretty sure there is so much more to learn. But I feel that I'm at this stage in my life where I'm ready to share. I really want to talk about the things that are happening or happened in the past so that you guys will not go through the things that I went through. I've definitely met dishonest employees who were taking advantage of me this way or the other. I definitely dealt with so many irresponsible suppliers. I definitely had so many structural issues in the business, and I am definitely guilty in prioritizing business above my family, above my partner, above myself. So what I'm trying to say, which brings me to why I started this channel. I honestly feel from the bottom of my heart that I can help you go through similar things easier by just telling you how I did it, by just sharing my experience. If this video will help just one person to feel more motivated or feel less anxious, I would consider this a win. All right, let's talk about something real. As I mentioned, for this year, I had big plans, huge plans. I wrote them down in January, and I realized that I need to execute on them as soon as possible. And even though I had them written down in January, I'm here in March and I still haven't started working on any of them. So this morning I felt motivated enough to move the needle forward. But at the same time, I feel so anxious that there's so many responsibilities and so many conflicting priorities, and the urgency is so high in all of them that it's just hard to start. So I was analyzing and thinking, what is not allowing me to move forward? And here are the list of things that I'm leaving behind or changing just to make sure that I'm making progress on the things that really matters. So first of all, less operations, more growth. The kind of person who loves being busy, who is hardworking, who is okay with working at night or 5 a.m. in the morning, but then being busy and being productive are two different things. And being efficient and productive is always so much harder because you need to step into unknown. And if you're doing just little operational type of things, you know how to do them. They keep you busy. You think that you work as hard as you can, right? You feel yourself as a hardworking person, but are you being effective? I didn't. So no more filling in for sick employees. No more repetitive tasks that just takes all the time that do not help with the company growth. I'm leaving this behind. Secondly, I decided to outsource what I don't like to do. First of all, I decided to outsource social media management. It was on my to-do list for the past few years, and I started our Instagram page. I just didn't like doing that. I don't like storytelling as a business, not as a person. I don't like creating the content for our business. I love our business, but social media just... Also, I made a schedule with all the projects that I will be working on, and I reassured myself that if I was able to postpone them for the past 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, for the past few months or a year, then they can wait a little longer. That's why I will organize my time. I will finish the first project in March, and then the second in April, and then the third in May. And I don't need to work on them simultaneously. I can just, cross them out of my to-do list one after the other, even though they're very important, very urgent, and will contribute to the company growth. It would be awesome if I had all the time in the world to do them all together in March, but it's not possible. I only have 24 hours a day. I'm sleeping 6 to 8 hours per night. So it's just humanly impossible, and that's okay. And the last but not the least in my list is my personal self-care routine. During the past 4 years, I've been horrible in prioritizing myself. I would do everything else before I take care of me. And it resulted in anxiety and depression. And I didn't want to go to work. At some point, I didn't want to wake up or go to work. And this was a horrifying experience. I'm very glad that I'm past that. I don't want to go back. That's why I realized that I need to be the first thing on my own schedule, meaning that my health, my rest, my self-care comes first. Everything else comes second. I want to tell you more about what this channel would be about. It would be about growth in every single aspect of my life and your life as well. It doesn't matter if you're a business owner or you want to open a business. It doesn't matter if you're a mom or not. It really comes to us as humans who can make each other stronger, smarter. So what I want is I want to share my own experience, the things that might help you on your journey. Again, thanks for watching. It was a pleasure to meet you. I'll see you next week. Bye.